so much. Hey, before I actually really start, I want to tell you guys that Lisa had no idea really like what topics we were all going to do. Like we literally just all sent our topics. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the way she put us all together, it feels like this little story. Like, do you notice how they keep merging into the other one and merging into the other one? And we didn't do that on purpose. So that was a little divine synchronicity. All right, you could start that for me if you would. Thanks. Hey, I had something that happened earlier this week after my talk was already written. And so I think that it really was just for you guys, because it totally leads right into this. Earlier this week, I got to help with Teresa, who is an 84-year-old aunt of a friend of mine, but she likes to go by Terry. And she's recovering from a fall, so she's in like a hospital setting. And you could tell that she's just sweet and kind. Like, you could tell that she's lived with a lot of love, because when I was in there for little pieces of 2 days. There were people in and out all the time. She and her husband have been married for 58 years, and every time they would like go out, he would give her a little kiss on the head, and then he would move his head down so that she would kiss him on the forehead. I was dying. So you can tell that they've lived with love. There were flowers in there. The cards people had written were so much gratitude for Terry. So the whole reason I was in there was just to kind of be helpful. And she couldn't get comfortable because she was in pain. I'm a little too hot, and I'm a little too cold, and the pillow's not right. And so that was my job, you know. So I'd take the blankets off and I'd put it on. But every time I would do that, even though she knew that that was truly the whole reason I was there, and she'd go, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And I go, "Hey, Terry, we're just going to do this as many times as we need to, because it's really not only not a problem, but you deserve to feel good." And you guys, no lie, she looks at me in her tunic. She's little, by the way, when she was standing up. And she puts her little hand, because I was sitting on the bed, and she goes, "I deserve to feel good?" And my little heart almost broke, because in that was the total awareness that that is the most, yeah, right? It is the most foreign thing. And she's a person who has lived with love and had people around her. So literally, in my eyeballs, I'm going in and out. You all are here by divine appointment so that I can remind you what your soul already knows, which is that, yeah, you deserve to feel good. You also deserve to live a life that you love, and that you have the power to do it. And you don't deserve it because of something you have or haven't done. Because when I say you deserve the life that you love, listen to the little inner critic kind of have that like, well, what'd I do to deserve it? You're literally part of the consciousness. You're part of the cosmos. You're a gigantic, beautiful spiritual being having a human experience. So it's your birthright too. So tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 powerful foundations of a way that you can start creating a life that you want, the one that you want. And clearly, it's not your self-criticism or our self-loathing or the self-doubt or the thing, I call it my, hold on, change hand, self-flogging. How many people have a self-flogger when you kind of don't do it right? And the reason we know that that's not what gets us to the life we love and to shift the things we want is because everybody think of something that you've criticized yourself for. Don't tell me what it is, just think about it. Raise your hand big and tall if it's still there. So the criticism piece doesn't work. And it turns out that the practice of self-love is the one thing strong enough that can literally get you to the life you want. And I'm kind of a woo-woo girl, so I'm all about the spirituality piece, but that's not really what I'm talking about. That too, but I'm talking about the things that matter to you, like your health, your weight, your money, your relationships, your work, the things that you go, I really actually want that to be different. So now I'm going to give you 3 foundational reasons why self-love is the thing that will change your life. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Number 1. Self-love is the only thing. Oh yeah, everybody grab a pen. I know, I'm so sorry. You might have to wander around and it's okay, because I'm going to have you write some things. And I know you've got some cool journals and things. There were pens in the bags, like 3 of them. Number 1, self-love is the only thing strong enough to, in air quotes here, make us do the things we know we need to do to change the things we want. It's the only thing that can get us through the meh, I don't really matter. I was talking to Erin, who's a library manager. I'm doing some training with them. And I was talking about this, and she goes, that makes so much sense. I know some of the things to do. God, why don't I do them? And the reason we don't do them is because most of us have kept ourselves outside of our circle of kindness, outside of our own circle of care. Some of the other ladies were already talking about this. Everybody think of, has anybody ever had to take care of your own or somebody else's kid? Raise your hand. Or a pet. Keep your hands up. Or a significant other. Or a friend. People are trying to go, well, I was going to try to keep my hands down, but clearly I can't. And I want you to think of how many times there was something that you know you really needed to do that you really didn't want to do because it was scary. I have one kid, he's 20 now, but it was terrifying. I didn't know what to do. And other times I'm just exhausted. And other times I'm literally like, I have too much on my plate, I cannot. And how many times when we feel all those things, did you do it anyway? I didn't do it perfectly. I didn't do it perfectly, and I didn't do it all the time, but we do it a lot. When Nicholas, my 20-year-old, was a little kid, one of my favorite things was doing the tuck-in. I'd do a little back scratch, and I'd walk him through a thing called a gratitude body scan, and I'd always make sure I put a little cup of water beside his bed, because I always like water beside my bed. And I'd go, it's there if you need it. And heaven forbid, if me or Dad would forget, we'd hear a little, it would take a couple minutes, then it'd be like, hey, Mama. Yeah, what's up? Can I have my water? Because I might need it. Now, yeah, right, okay. Now, there were times he was exhausting. I love my kid, but he was an exhausting little kid. So I was exhausted, and I was tired, and I was trying to do my own work. And I didn't have time, and I didn't, but of course, I'm like, of course. So this is a true story now. Of course, I would always get him the water, because that's what we do. So a couple of months ago, I'm writing my new program that's online, and it's called the Self-Love Intensive. And you guys, I practice what I preach. That's why my life gets better and better. It's never perfect. I'm scared a lot, and I grow out a lot, but I work on it, and so my life gets really better and better. So I get ready to go to bed, and I'm working on my program. Chris has gone out at a gig, so I can't just say, honey, to my significant other to get it. I get ready to go to sleep. And I look over and the water's not there. And I almost blew it off. Like, eh. Do you ever get that annoying, that inner guidance thing? It's my little nudge. It's my little spiritual drop-in annoying thing. And I really wanted to just be like, whatever. And it was like this. Hey, Darce, if Nicholas asked you for the water, even right now when he's 20, or Chris, or Mom, or anybody, would you go get it? Yes, everybody shake their head. So I got my happy butt up out of bed, and I got the water, got my little Tervis tumbler, but here's what's interesting. I have no idea if I needed the water that night, but I'll tell you that it felt good. I felt nurtured. It felt kind to me to do it. The practice of self-love teaches us that if an action step is important enough to do for somebody else, it is important enough for us to do for us. Yes? Say amen. Amen. Number 2, the second way self-love literally changes your life, you guys. This is not this, and it's not self-love like, ta-da, it's done. It's the practice of it. It's awkward, it's dumb, it's unfamiliar, it's uncomfortable. Little baby steps. The second reason is because, you guys, it's the only thing that has the power to get all of us through those annoying, the unconscious blocks that keep us stuck. How many times have you ever decided, okay, this year is the year. I'm gonna get healthy. And then you hurt your knee. Or you go, I'm gonna do my prosperity consciousness mindset change. Real story. Oh, thank you. Oh, no, yeah, I mean, I'm all these. No. I lose my wallet. And about a month later, this is when I'm on purpose going, I am raising my prosperity consciousness. Our washer, which was only 3 years old, a big expensive fun Samsung, totally died. When you practice self-love, instead of doing what most of us do, which is stopping when those stupid things happen, because we feel like, man, I tried. I'll try again tomorrow, or maybe it's just not for me. How many of you have ever tried something, you start on a thing and you go, forget it? Because when it comes up, and here's what happens when you're practicing self-love, even if it's weird, all of a sudden we go like this, oh, they're not roadblocks to sabotage us. They literally, you guys, they're old patterns. They're coming up to be healed, to be, wait for it, loved on. To go, this was old patterns. They're coming up so that we can transmute them. And the other thing is, there are so many amazing paths toward healing. It was so cool. Lisa was talking about them. So many of us do coaching. Counselors, I'm into it. Trauma work, I'm into it. Shifting our emotions on demand, I'm into it. There's amazing energy psychology therapies. There's diets, and there's podcasts, and there's everything. Has anybody ever taken a program and you just didn't do anything with it? Or you go like this, oh my God, they're going off about how great this person is. Oh, I'm going to do it. And you like read their book, or you like listen to one of their like little YouTube things. You go like this. Yeah, no. So listen, because this one you're going to love, and it's important. I want you to write it down. Before you get ready to make a choice, when you're like, yes about the weight, yes about the health, yes about the money, yes about the relationships, whatever it is, I want you to do one little baby self-love practice, and I'm going to give you two at the end. Little one, just some little thing. And then what happens is, the thing that's for you, the right thing at the right time, it like lights up for you. And even if it feels scary or hard, how many people know what I'm talking about when you have that like, oh, it is right with my soul? How many of you have ever had a thing, even if you're like, I don't want to, it's kind of hard? Yes, but when you have that, like, oh, I feel it. That's why we're all here, and we adore Lisa, because she had this thing that she wanted to create for a bunch of cool humans, and we were like, oh, we feel that. And the third way that the practice of self-love will change your life, it's actually the most fun way, because it almost feels, I'm cracking up because Heather and I didn't talk, and she was talking about magic, but it feels like magic. And this, I want you to hear this, so that your brain, the habit thing that goes, nothing works. When you practice self-love, little baby bits, do you know that you literally shift your vibration? You shift it out of the frequency of the thoughts and the behaviors and the patterns that created the crap that we don't want anymore. And we literally raise our frequency and vibration into the field of consciousness, into the field of possibilities, where every potential is possible. Isn't that cool? I'm a heart math trainer for a long time. Do you know there's science on that we're a quantum field? And do you know that when we access positive emotions on demand, literally our vibration changes? Isn't that cool? Yeah. So I'm going to give you this weird little metaphor because it's helpful. It's helpful to me. How many people ever jump roped? Okay. I want you to visualize somebody over there and over there. So it's not just you doing it by yourself. And mine is this purple in my head. It's like the purple, thick purple rope, jump rope, and it makes the perfect sound. Are you jumping with me? If you ever did, when I was in the jump rope, I was like, I felt really sassy, because it's hard for me to get in the jump rope, but I love moving, and my body felt good, and I felt like, oh, I'm really happy. So metaphorically, in the jump rope, is where all of your good is. It's where the divine synchronicities happen, because that's where the vibration is higher. So another piece of this is that that's where our behaviors change when we're in a higher vibration. Have you ever had something that you've been wrestling yourself to the ground to try to make yourself stop doing, and then all of a sudden you get this like, I think I am going to call that person. Or I think, you know what, I think I'm going to say no to that second cookie. I think just for tonight, I'm going to not drink. Just for tomorrow, I'm going to do this little thing. When you're in the jump rope is when you're at a higher vibration from having practiced self-love. The hard thing was always me getting in the jump rope. When you practice being kind to you, you literally can get yourself in. So what I want to do right now is I want to give you two simple, doable self-love techniques. And the reason I asked you to get your pen is because I really want you to write these. I had somebody email me and say about this first one, Hey, Darcy, I want you to know that that thing you gave me changed my life because A, I had no idea of what I wanted. Is that hilarious? Where's Amy? Yeah. She said, I had no idea what I wanted, and I had no idea that I had some inner guidance that had to help me with this. So here's your first self-love technique. Super easy. It's simply for you to ask, if I chose to be kind to myself, everybody write it for me. If I chose to be kind to myself, what do I need right now? When you ask, you're going to pretend that the if is in capital letters and big and bold. You know why? Because then it gets past the inner critic that goes like this. Well, it's probably going to be stupid. I can't do that. I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I got to go take care of my other humans. So you're going to be real cool with it. Go like this. Oh, yeah, I know. If I chose to be kind to myself, what do I need right now? And all I want you to do is like drop that in several times a day. Now here's the cool thing. If you end up doing the thing, that's cool. That's like extra credit. But the self-love piece is just asking. Because what you're going to do is you're going to get that like, oh, okay, I can ask. What do I want if I chose to be kind to myself? Everybody right now, take a big breath. Exhale out. And not expecting anything, really. Use these as your words. If I chose to be kind to myself, what do I need right now? Shut your eyes for a second or look down at the floor. And now I want you to write down whatever you've got. And when your mind goes like this, I didn't get anything. I want you to imagine that I'm looking right at you and I go like this. I know. Pretend it did. Please write down something. Everybody go. Write down something. I had a woman that said to me like 3 days ago, and I go, I know, but pretend you did. She goes, well, it's probably dumb, but I just got like I should park furthest away in the parking lot and then just walk in, but probably that's dumb, right? And I go, no, that is not dumb. The second self-love technique that I want to give you is awesome because it uses rhythm, it uses your body, it uses the throat chakra, it's the energy center of power, and it also talks to a younger version of you. I apologize for the males in the audience. You're going to have to say a different. No, no. You just have to say a different one. It's good that you're here. This is all I want you to do. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to do this. Oh, man. I need to do it on my heart. Hold on. Okay. You're going to put your hand on your heart. Everybody do it for me. And here's all you're going to say. I love you, sweet girl. I love you, sweet girl or boy. Or I love you, sweetheart. I love you, sweet girl. Or I love you, sweet boy. I love you, sweet boy. I want you to tap, gang. I want you to use your hand on your body. I love you, sweet girl. Or I love you, sweetheart. I love you, sweetheart. I love you, sweetheart. You can use fist if you want. You can do it while you're walking. Keep going. Did anybody ever see Good Will Hunting?
Yes.
There's a time when Robin Williams' character goes like this to Matt Damon about all his adverse childhood experience crap that was awful. And he said, it's not your fault. Matt Damon was like, I know. It's not your fault. Yeah, I know. It's not your fault. And he just kept going and kept going and kept going. And eventually, it was great acting because you could feel it in his heart and in his little body. I want you to just do that. You can do it when you're having insomnia in the middle of the night. And you can do the little tap, either on your cheek or just with your fingers. I love you, sweetheart. I love you, dear girl. Whether your head goes, this feels good, or whether it goes, this is dumb, I want you to keep doing it. Yes? Are you willing to try?
Yes.
Things will start to shift. I know for sure that you deserve to feel good no matter who you are, no matter what you've messed up. I know for sure you not only deserve to create a life that you love, but you literally have the power to do it. And I know for sure that practicing self-love, it's practicing, is the way that you're going to get there. And it's the one thing we haven't tried. I love you guys. I'm really, really glad you're here. I want you to be kind to yourself. So the two things I'd want you to write down are, if I chose to be kind to myself, what do I need right now? And use that thing as a rhythm. Just saying, I love you, sweetheart, or I love you, dear girl. I always like to get feedback. If you're willing to give me any feedback, there's that little piece of paper. I want you to check off if you want the little body scan meditation, or if you want, I have a cool thing that's called the 5 Principles for Self-Love Practice, and it's what my next book is based on. It's really good. It will give you that, like, that's what I can do in any moment. Please know that you deserve to be kind to yourself. Thank you so much.